Hi. We're just waiting for Facebook, and then Andrea will get started. Are you able to find us on Facebook, Maria and Danny?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, did you send a request? Just waiting on your request.
I'm doing live right now.
You have to join the Facebook Live on Toucan Rescue Ranch and ask to be a collaborator, just like you did on Instagram.
The thing is that it doesn't allow me to do it like my person. It's asking me to, I mean, when I'm getting into Facebook, I'm getting into it like
You can see it already? I have guest request on, so you just have to ask to join.
Can't hold it.
We got a sloth going poop.
She's ready for it.
She looked like a balloon earlier. Guess who it is?
Queen of pooping.
Queen of pooping. Colin's like, wait a second.
That's a good idea.
Maybe I need to go poop.
Go
on that side and get a good shot.
He's getting ready. Oh my gosh, she could still flap from this angle. Itchy nose. She's definitely ready to push. Serena's pooping. Yep. Thinking about it. Are you thinking of escaping?
Have we figured out I got Oliver, Alyssa, and Christine, but no Danny and Maria yet on my request.
Colin's thinking about it. He still has his image in him.
Oh, there she is. Wonderful.
They're gonna start fighting. What are you doing? Is this gonna be a pooping party?
It looks like it.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Serena's not happy about that. She doesn't want a pooping party. She's been searching on her face. He's like, what? Well, I might have to wait.
Also, over at headquarters, if everybody wants to hop off the Wi-Fi, except Danny and Maria, that might help with connectivity.
Yeah.
There's Maria. Woohoo!
Hi guys.
Hi, we made it. Wonderful.
Everybody up here are
There, yes.
off the Wi-Fi so that we get better signal here. I don't even know if she's speaking.
It's okay. Let's keep everybody entertained. You got Serena pooping. Kind of. Colin wondering what in the world.
He wanted to join the pooping party, but Serena didn't want to.
No puedo
Is
bajar
she
el volumen todo.
I don't know. I really just think she wanted to poop, but I don't know if she pooped.
She didn't wiggle. Let us know when you're ready, headquarters. Are you ready? Okay. Instagram. All right. Welcome everybody to the award ceremony. Sorry for some of the technical difficulties there at the beginning, but we are live here at our release site with Andrea, the referee of the universe of the century. Go ahead, Andrea. Let's get started.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining, and of course thank you so much for donating for the cause, and you know, for everything that you've done for the Sloth Ironman Games campaign. It has been a really fun and full of surprises for sure. When we started filming, we didn't know you know, all of the things that had happened, but it has been a really cool journey. So again, thank you so much. I know that headquarters has some stuff to say, so I'm gonna head over and send it over to headquarters, and maybe Steph and Santi can talk a little bit about what they have to say.
Hi everybody, so we're also live here over at the headquarters of Chicken Rescue Ranch in San Isidro de Heredia. I am Stephanie Valle, I'm the education coordinator and adoptive grandmother in Makuu. And I'm here with Santi, who is our veterinary supervisor, and we also have Alejandra here, one of our vet interns assisting. And as you can see, we are here with a very special sloth. This is our Makuu, and I would like for Santi to explain why it is that we're here at the headquarters with Makuu.
Hey, as Steph was saying, we are doing this live over here with Makuu. We wanted to explain to you a little bit why she is here. Over at the release site, our amazing staff is continuously doing general checkups on the animals to make sure they're doing well on their process of being rehabilitated to be reintroduced back into the wild. In one of those general checkups, they had an interesting finding on her blood work. So we decided to bring her over to continue looking up on her blood work, trying to see what could be going on with her. As you can see, thankfully she's doing well with us. She has good appetite. She's being active and stable, and we are doing the best we can to keep her here well with us, and hopefully she can go back and rejoin with Colin and Serena as well.
Back to you at the release site.
Okay, thank you, Santi and Steph, for explaining that. So this has been, as I was saying, a really different Sloth Ironman Games, especially from last year. You're gonna hear why, not only because of what Tallulah, you know, had to go through and everything, and now Makuu. However, there is a really a special thing that I'm gonna say at the very end concerning like the scoreboard. And so I'm gonna go through the scoreboard and what every sloth fleet ended up with. So starting with the first competition with the 1 meter dash, it was a really tough one, and it was definitely a little bit different from last year because of the bracket system that we had for this year. We had some really good contestants, even though, you know, Tallulah got disqualified at the very end. it looks like she did not want to participate. Her sassiness paid off, and like she participated once, and for the second time she was like, nope. That was it. And so I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Of course, we had Makuu. That maybe Steph, you can help me out saying how many points Makuu got.
So I would like to start off by saying that Makuu did an amazing performance in each one of the competitions. So for the meter dash, let me say I was a bit surprised to see that she got 25 points. She did come in last, but I think nobody was expecting this new format of a competition. She had been preparing for this, so it was a bit of a surprise for Makuu.
Points, we had our balloon here, Serena. Then with 75 points, we had Tallulah. And last but definitely not least for this competition, we had Colin with 100 points. So he was the first one and the winner for that 1 meter dash. Then the second game was really exciting. Everyone did amazing. They were really, really looking forward for the hibiscus flowers that they really, really like. And so again, from top to bottom, we had Colin with 25 points, being the last one to eat time-wise the hibiscus flower. Then with 50 points, we had Serena. With 75 points, we had Tallulah. And how many points did Makuu did, Steph?
Well, guys, here there was no surprise. If you've seen some of the little videos we've been making up talking about Makuu, he really showed his crocodile personality that he has, and he came first with 100 points, eating that flower at an astounding rate. I don't know if we have like a Guinness record of the competitions, but I think this guy got it. Not only did he finish the flower first, he continued eating the leaves. I mean, that was some mind-blowing performance of Makuu.
For records for the hibiscus Edith, because I don't know if she definitely, you know, broke a Guinness World Record, but there should be a thing for that. Definitely. So for the Strong Sloth Challenge, it was also an easy one. However, Tallulah once more, she decided that she was too good to participate for this one. She does not have to demonstrate how strong she was, and so she decided to not participate, and that's why I disqualified her. So she earned 0 points for this challenge. Then we had Makuu with
Who came with 50 points. Great performance, but I must say that the other sloths really did an amazing job at this competition.
Then we had Colin. He's actually practicing his Strong Sloth challenge here, and he ended up with 75 points. And well, if I recall correctly, for those who watch the Sloth TV, you've seen Serena preparing for this. You've seen videos of Serena, you know, pulling Regis structure with only her two hands and everything, and she's been doing that since she was in preschool, so she's definitely been preparing for this, and because of that, she earned 100 points for the Strong Sloth Challenge, and she was the winner for this one. And then my personal favorite challenge, the Poop Up Challenge, was also a lot of fun. Every sloth lead has been practicing for these challenge, and so it was a lot of fun. From top to bottom, of course, we had Makuu. I don't know if Steph, you want to talk about what happened to Makuu.
I would. Thank you very much for this opportunity, because I must say that if there ever was an athlete over-prepared for this, it was Makuu. And I believe that maybe the competition itself wasn't ready for his speed, because it seems he pooped in the bucket. I don't know if everybody catched that, but I don't really feel that was fair, but I'm talking to a referee here, so I think I must respect also her opinion about it. But sadly, Makuu was disqualified for pooping in the bucket instead of pooping where he needed to poop. 0 points.
The thing is, and the rules were pooping at the bottom of the tree, definitely not on, you know, the buckets, and so Makuu did not make it that way. She was breaking the rules, and that's why she got disqualified. Then we had Colin with 50 points. I think he wants to go to the bathroom again right now. However, he wanted to join Serena's pooping party. Serena was not happy about that, and so I think Colin got, you know, a little bit shy about that, and he came out over here. Then we had Serena with 75 points. And of course, Tallulah, she was ready for that one. She rubbed all of the poop from the other contestants, and that gave her a little bit more stimulation with the smell and everything, and that's why she won, and she won with 100 points. Now, donation-wise, this was a really tight competition. Everyone got their fair share of donations this year, so thank you so much again to everyone who donated for the Sloth Ironman Games and for everyone who donated for the Sloth Leads this year. And so from the least to the most, we got our little balloon Serena racing $1,272.
Wow! Woohoo! That's so cool.
Serena, I don't think she minds. Then we got our gentleman Colin, ended up racing $1,352. Then we got Makuu, Steph.
Yeah, well, here I would really like to thank all of those Makuu fans over there who really stepped up. Having raised $1,372.50. Really, guys, thank you so much. I'm sure Makuu is really feeling all of your love. Thank you.
He definitely is. And then, of course, well, this is no surprise, our girl Tallulah, on her celebration of life, you know, a lot of people donated towards Tallulah, and she ended up helping us raise the most with $2,480. So thank you everyone who donated for Tallulah. And now this leads us to the final scoreboard, and for this I'm gonna need like the biggest drum roll, just because for the first time in the Sloth Ironman Games history, we had a tie. This has never happened, and so that was really, really fun, you know, like final scoreboard that we had. And so both girls, Serena and Makuu, they ended up with a tie for the third place, ended up with 1,547 points. So,
all right, let's give them their award. Well, Makuu.
So that's Serena's prize. Let's see if she wants to eat something. I don't know if Makuu is ready for her prize as well.
Oh, there goes Makuu. Makuu perked up.
Of course she did. Serena's still thinking of it. And Colin is like, hey, where's mine? So Colin, he got second, and he ended up with 1,602 points. So yay, Colin! He gets another fair share of leaves and hibiscus flowers. He was ready. And then, of course, in memory of Tallulah, she was the winner with 2,480 points. And now because of this, and to celebrate her life, and because everyone is a winner here, everyone will get their fair share of flowers and leaves as a prize. So that's why these guys got a lot of leaves and flowers, although Colin dropped some of his flowers. Technical issues here.
Everyone's saying a well-deserved award indeed.
Yeah, they're definitely happy.
Someone asked who will eat the award on Tallulah's behalf.
Everyone. Yeah, I mean, everyone did great this year, and so that's why we're celebrating Tallulah's life, giving everyone their fair share of flowers and leaves.
I think this is really appropriate because in the end, the winners are all the sloths that are going to be helped through the funds that we have raised. So I don't think there is a more appropriate end for the Sloth Ironman Games than having every sloth also share the first prize in honor of our dear Tallulah.
That's definitely true. Thank you, Steph, for that one. So, I mean, everyone here, and of course, when you support the Saving Sloths Together program, when you're supporting this, the Sloth Ironman Games, you're supporting the Saving Sloths Together program, and this is a help that every single baby sloth that has come to the program and that is yet to come is definitely gonna get that help and that support from you guys. You can still support them. You can still donate every single day of the year towards the Saving Sloths Together program. So again, thank you so much for stepping up for these guys.
Awesome. Let's take it to our audience, and if anyone has any questions or wants to challenge our referee at anything, you have her attention. You can always write a question in the comments. We have Instagram and Facebook going as we speak. That's Colin, and down there at the bottom, probably trying to poop again, is Serena. And then over on the other screen, we got Makuu doing what she knows best.
It was also really fun, you know, hosting the games here at the release site. That has been a first for us as well. So everything here on this year's Sloth Ironman Games was a little bit of a surprise and a little bit of a challenge as well, you know, having to prepare everything here at the release site. So it's been really, really fun. So again, thank you this time to our release site manager, Tessa, and everyone here on the team that made this happen.
Serena is already practicing for next year.
Oh yeah. I think she's too hot.
Also, I would like to say hi to my son, Makuu's adoptive father. Even though he's only 4 years old, he was really bummed yesterday. But seeing this results, I'm sure that he's going to stop his tantrum finally, seeing that Makuu is sharing part of the award of the first prize. So thank you, everybody. Really, I cannot feel any more thankful as an adoptive grandmother for being able to make this a reality. For a moment there, we thought Makuu was going to come in last, but it didn't really happen this way. So it was actually magical how everyone got to win. Thank you.
Are you unmuted, Tessa? Yes, great. And I'm speaking from behind the camera, but hi everyone, my name's Zara, and I have been running this event now, I can't believe it, 7 years, absolutely bananas. And I can proudly say that, no, not on the sloth. I can proudly say that I am just over the moon of how this event has grown every single year, how we've had people who have been tuning in honestly since the beginning. Hi everyone who has been watching since our humble beginnings of the Ironman Games, and each year brings its new challenges and thrills, and it's been honestly heartwarming. I could even tear up a little bit. I've had videos of classrooms of kids cheering on their favorite sloth lead. I've had the overwhelming support of Explore.org and Sloth TV. My team has been working tirelessly on this. A shout out to Danny and to Maria for all of their hard work. We've had Maria doing all the scoreboard and donor management, keeping sure that you guys know who's in the winning ranking and all that good stuff. We have the amazing support of Tessa and her team, and allowing us to come over to her area and do the Sloth Ironman Games. We have Andrea, who has been just absolutely charming both years that she has helped with the Sloth Ironman Games. I can't tell you guys how much this is truly a team effort, from our veterinarians to our tour coordinator to our founder Leslie, to literally it takes the entire team to save sloths, and that's why we're saving sloths together with you, and we couldn't be more thankful to have this community who shows up every single time, every single year for this event. It wouldn't be the same without all of you, and so I just want to say a big thank you to everyone, and of course Colin, Makuu, and Tallulah, and Serena, thank you so much as well, and all of the other sloths in the program. We're just gonna hang out here and watch these guys eat their prize, so you can all enjoy. We got June, thank you so much for this wonderful event and for taking such great care of all these babies. Congrats to the babies for a job well done. I am so proud of all of them. Us too. Thank you,
Someone
Jim.
on the Instagram live asked what's next for these sloths.
All right, Tessa, what is next?
So they're at university right now, getting ready to get released. Right now they're in our classroom enclosures, which are in the front, and bigger enclosures than they were in at headquarters. And they are growing, but they're still below the 2-kilogram weight before they get sent to the pre-release enclosure, which is much bigger and kind of towards the back in the forest, far away from people. And so once they start hitting those weights, once they get big enough, then they'll get relocated back there. And then at a certain weight, they'll get released back into the forest.
Awesome. Thank you, Tessa. And for Makuu, I don't know if Santi's, if he's still there, but with Makuu, we're just going to explore her blood work a little bit more. And yeah, hi, Santi.
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
As you were mentioning, for Makuu, we're gonna continue running diagnostic methods to figure out like what's going on with her. As you can see, thankfully she has really good appetite and really good attitude, so we are hopeful in that regard. And yeah, we will continue on that direction to continue with the program of saving slots together.
Thank you, Santi. Well, we have a few people tuned in on our live over on Facebook and Instagram. Does anyone else have any final remarks, comments, questions? We'll just keep hanging out, enjoying the award ceremony of the 7th annual Sloth Ironman Games.
Can't wait for next year to hear their updates. Are you done with your flower?
Looks like Makuu just smashed through hers. And she's going back to bed. She's like, wow, that was a lot of effort.
Oh, no. Here, Sir the Sloth is asking how many sloths are at the rescue center right now as a whole. That's always like a really, really tough question. I think overall, permanent residents and at the rescue center, we might have around like 30, 25 to 30. Yeah. Because how many sloths do you have here?
We have 5 right now, so not that many.
5?
Yeah, we have Kai in the back, Rudy, these 2, and Frank in the clinic.
Then maybe 20, 25 sloths right now. But it always changes.
He's eating Serena's prize now.
Well, Colin, he's a big boy and he's got to grow.
All of the leaves and most of the flowers.
He likes the leaves better. He ate all the leaves from his.
He's like, yeah.
If you see that Makuu isn't having any more flowers, for his own good, because he has such a voracious appetite, as he made clear in the competition, for his own good, we, took away some of the flowers. They're here for later. For his own crocodile appetite, we need to, help him out, not let him eat too much. So otherwise he would be devouring them. But, we're looking out for him. So it's for his own good.
I don't know, those cute Makuu eyes, I would say differently, like, hey, maybe just one more flower for good measure. Colin is a growing boy. He needs extra. I couldn't agree more, Kath. Oh, look, there's Jorge. He's our lovely veterinarian at the release site.
Dropping flowers on Serena's head.
Serena's just hanging out at the tree base here.
Just too cool for the flowers.
I can't believe we had a tie this year.
I know. It was a tough one.
It was. What was everyone's favorite event? I'm just curious. I'm always wondering.
Someone is asking here, what else did they eat in the wild? They ate everything.
They eat a lot. Tessa maybe would be a good one for that.
Poro leaves, almond leaves, mamonchino leaves, mango leaves. What else? The sloth eat, yeah. A lot of, three toads eat cacao and guarumo. And picos, I said almond, yeah. I'm probably forgetting a lot, but they have. Yeah, no, that's monkeys. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably like 15 different species that we feed them here at the release site, and that are trees in the forest that we have back there.
Look at this.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Introduce yourself, Jorge.
I'm Jorge. I'm the vet here at the release site. Just was passing by. I went to collect some, what do you call this? Sweet potato for our baby squirrel. That's.
Oh yeah.
We're starting to weaning him off from milk, so we're gonna offer him some.
Nice.
Some babies.
Colin's still over
Josh
here.
is saying that 1 meter dash meal format was the best.
Ooh.
I really liked it this year.
We were wondering what people would think about the new format.
That's really nice to hear. The 1 meter dash, filming it is always a challenge. So this year definitely was nice on all accounts for the production team and also for the sloths. I think they really loved it too. So yeah, it was. I'm glad that you liked it.
There's always someone that gets DQ'd. Last year it was Kyrus.
Yeah, there's always a disqualification, and we love those because it really creates an upset. And I mean, it just goes to show that we're just filming the sloths honestly doing what they do every darn day. And if they don't want to do it and they feel like sleeping or they feel like going the other way, hey, that's totally fine. They just get 0 points for doing that.
That's the fun part. Disqualifying them.
I know Steph has a lot to say about the DQs.
Well, quite frankly, that wasn't that fun for me to watch and for my son. I do understand the referee's position, but I feel we should consider, hiring a VAR or something like they do in soccer, just to make sure that everything is like extra fair. I have some suggestions for next year, just to make sure that what happened to Makuu doesn't happen again, because he was ready. He was gonna, if he could have pooped in time, he would have been first. I have no doubt about that. So, that really hurt for me and for Makuu.
Maybe instead of blaming me, the referee, you could have blamed the coaches. They were the ones that were not on team.
I was not Maku's coach. I don't take credit for that. Insults. Alejandra at headquarters right now. Put the camera on Alejandra. See what she has to say about that.
Oh no, we're creating divides.
Alejandra, explain why you didn't let Makuu poop fast enough.
Porque no dejaste que Makuu hiciera popó bien.
Porque no fuiste rápido.
Sí.
¿Cuándo pasó eso? Jamás. Makuu debió ganar siempre. Ella simplemente le estaba dando ventaja a los demás porque era la más grande. Entonces es muy considerada de su parte.
She said that Makuu was being considerate, that she was letting the other ones win.
I disagree. I mean, it was not my fault, definitely. Like I just waved the bandana and the flag. I did not put them to poop. Yo no los pongo que vayan al baño. Yo no estaba pendiente de eso. Eras vos. So I'm sorry.
All right, well, clearly we have a sloth association where we can bring this up the ladder and really discuss with the higher ups what the association is really thinking about in terms of.
We're gonna have to make a poll or something.
Andrea, you don't want to shoot the middleman. She's just enforcing the rules over here.
Yeah. I just waved my flag.
The power she has with the flag.
I also gave them enough time.
Serena found a new funky spot. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's living right there. Here, Tessa, I'm gonna hand you Instagram and I'm gonna turn over and see if I can get some shots here of.
Look at that. Serena's really enjoying This branch right here. And Colin, I don't know where he's going.
She's looking for more flowers.
Does anyone have any more questions about these sloth leaps?
I love hearing that a lot of people's was the 1 meter dash. That's great to know. Very awesome feedback. Thank you. We'll keep that format for the years to come. Who knows, maybe Netflix will pick this up one year and I can retire.
That would be amazing.
Wait, I don't want you to retire.
Well, yeah.
She goes, that would be amazing.
Netflix would be amazing. You're retiring is not amazing.
They are very happy and just honestly just, you know, living their best life, eating their favorite snack, taking naps, going for a little climb.
A lot of people wonder what goes on in college, and it's this living life.
Colin's doing a little bit of exploring. Serena's taking a little snooze. Makuu's taking a snooze as well. All right, well, let's dish it back to Andrea for our last final remarks, and then we're signing off.
So again, thank you guys so much for donating for this year's Sloth Ironman Games. I hope to see you next year, and hopefully next year you can also, you know, pull more friends and family to donate and to watch the event. Remember that you can still watch it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. They're gonna be there every year and for the whole year, so you can rewatch it again if you want to. If you have any questions, you can always email us if like there's any more suggestions or something else. If you want to keep on donating to help the sloths, you can always do that every single day. And again, if you ever come back to Costa Rica or you ever come here, or if you're not able to come to Costa Rica, you can always join us on a virtual tour so you can learn more about the program, about the babies, and hopefully get to meet the next year's contestants as well. Let's see who's gonna be there for next year. And yeah, thank you. I don't know if Steph or someone else at headquarters has something else to say.
Thank you, Andrea.
Well, once again, I also want to thank everybody because it's so heartwarming to see that despite the fact that it may seem like a very hard and overwhelming work to do everything that we do with the sloths, as you probably know, it's hard also to invest so much time in them and then see them sometimes go. You know, it's part of the work that we do. But it's really heartwarming to know that behind all the work that we do, we have a whole community of people that care about these sloths, that share our love for these sloths. So really, all I can say is thank you once again. And thank you, Sarah, for making this happen. I believe this is an amazing activity that is now, I think, one of the biggest events that we have here at Toucan Rescue Ranch. Every time it's October, we're excited about this. And I hope that everybody will be able to join us next year.
Thank you, Steph, for those loving remarks. And I again want to thank the entire team. This is truly a team effort, and it makes my heart sing to see how this has grown and how much money this has raised for sloth conservation. I think this year we're over $50,000 raised for the work that we do with sloths. And I mean, that is something to pat all of our backs about. That's truly beautiful. So thank you, everybody, and we're gonna sign off for the 7th annual Sloth Ironman Games. See you next year.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.